Yeah, 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 yo. Anyway, Nick, Gulav Mashiach, Shabbat, what a beautiful Baal Shem Tov story, hulu, hulu, hulu. So, one, we take, the Riyadh's state, the Riyadh brings a yom yom. But Baal Shem says we need to know that we come to this world and we can live 70 years in this world and we think this, that, this is important, that's important, My Lamborghini is important. the women are important, this, that. Hashem said, no, just to do a favor for another. Just do one favor for another. Not necessarily, for all of us, for all souls. We come down to this world and just to do a good deed for another. 70 years. So you can live 7 years, this. You think everything's important. No, just to do a good deed for another. So it's a beautiful story about Shem Tov. Illustrates this point of our chibor, to Kucha Bichu and how we affect everything that happens around us. So there was this guy wanted to marry his daughter, I think. His daughter. He didn't have money. I think he made a deal with the Baal Shem Tov, and they weren't able to come up with money to make the chatuna, So there's a story within the story. Then what happened was, so then there was this other guy, who was a rich guy, and he used to do business dealings. He used to go through the forest. He went through the forest, and he got mugged. He's walking through Crown Heights, and he got mugged. So he said to the robber, "I'll give you half of my money. Let me go." So he said, "No." He said, "Give me all the money." He said, he gives him all the money. He says, "Okay, my life is more important than money." So then the robber said, "I'm going to kill you anyways. He's going to go meidolai, and they'll come and zell." So he said, "Okay, He said, let me do my final prayers and viduim to Kucha Brichu, chulu, before you kill me." So he starts crying and praying to Kucha Brichu, and a police officer hears him and comes running out and saves him and gives him his money back, and and he's saved. But while he was praying to Kucha Brichu, he prayed that if you save me, I will, give tons of money of my money to the poor, to people, to the needy, to the ones in need. And, he said, okay, he was released. He forgot about this. He said, when the time comes, when I say I'll do it. And he has 2 children. I think his daughter dies. And then his son gets sick. He doesn't know what's going on. So he goes to Baal Shem Tov, and maybe the Baal Shem Tov brought up the story. And he said, when they held you, you promised you're gonna give, you didn't give, He said, then the Baal Shem, okay, here's the give the money to this person needs to marry his daughter, and he gave the money, and the child was saved. What the inyan of this story? In the stories we make cheshbonot to Kuchabrichu when no one's around. And we think Ki'ilu Kuchabrichu doesn't exist. And we think Ki'ilu what we say means nothing. But we should know. Ain't no Mavada. Kodesh Baruch is here with us. And everything we say and everything we do, we're held accountable for. We should know once. So this is like this is for the Rav V'letov. We know the angel power. That Rabbi Nachman comes and says that we should know. Hakadosh Baruch Hu waits for our prayers. Yom v'layla, he just wants to hear us praying to him. And Moshe Rabbeinu, they came to Moshe, but Moshe Rabbeinu's Tainan in the 40 years in the Midrash. Why coming to me? Go to Kuchabrichu. Kuchabrichu is here with us. So you have to understand the flip side. We have to understand that the power of our tefillot, and to come and to talk to Kuchabrichu, what the good we can create, and how the good we create, and what we can do, and the ain't of kochot of letov. Over here his story, okay, didn't do what he was doing. People make cheshbonot So, but the cheshbonot of tov, we actually do tov, and we actually do tov, like we know with the riyats. We knew the power of tefillin, we never put it down. So the same thing when we come close to Kuchabrichu, we're talking, we're discussing. we say this and this to Kuchibrichu. We say this and this, No, the standing. Lifnei mi atem omdim, lifnei mi ata omed, lifnei lemachem lochim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is there with us. And, we have to be careful. We have to be careful with what we say. We have to know that not just that we have to be how much kolchoz, how much you can actually change. Another thing, the Rav says the Jew doesn't read the news; he creates the news. Remember when I was younger, we watch baseball games, we watch the Mets games with my brothers. Tchisa, we believe Tchisa, Metzim, chulu, and the Mets were down 7-0 or something to the Braves. And the Braves had the best closer in baseball, Smoltz. And we started giving tzedakah, and we started saying Tehillim, we started praying Shemona Esrei. Pitom we were tzaddikim gmorim, and the Mets came back and won. So that's because we had to believe. You got to believe the Mets. You got to believe, And when we believe, and when we come close to Kuchibrichu, we pray to Kuchibrichu. So we make the impossible impossible. We can do everything, including bring the Gulish Nevis Amitis, including bringing Melech Mashiach, chulu, and all these inyanim. Das the inyan. Verstehst den Inyan, may God bless. Kol Brotha lekol am Yisrael. It's going to serve Hashem Yisrael. Shetep pula beis midish kanim levim shem bezmachos Davi kabans katois b'kum menachem panim minar kalim shem beis midish avon levot. Amen lekol am Yisrael. Amen keni otzanam mitzalevet. Peace and love and peace. Amen. Long live the sweet queens. Chaim Maim Chaim. Bashem says, you see, on counter water. Say that Bashem says, you see, on counter water is in my Brotha. L'chaim v'liv a soft and loving heart, and love one another. And Kuchibrichu loves us. Chulu. And this is so the Gulav after Chumocha, to love one another. Kuchibrichu loves us. And to look out for do. We see in the story about Hashem, the holy is to look out and do for one another, actually do. Not just to say, that the holy nyan. May God bless. Mashiach here now. Another gives my gulas. Mashiach here now. Umain.